this opening field position. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Right on target this time.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. LSU right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Snap from the gun on third down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Fires to the right. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
In Baton Rouge, a huge third down coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
Oh.
And settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams.
Oh my gosh,
gets them
dude.
inside
That
the
was
10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown,
Oh my
Tigers.
gosh.
Fired
Wow.
in from the red zone for the score.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep plays.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That's caught. It's Durham. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Sharp. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finds a little space. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39, it's 3rd and short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires it. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
About time.
Well, he's just running straight down.
That's the only way I can get him to actually throw it.
The velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He's going to fire deep. He's got it at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before
freaking boring, dude.
They'll mark it at the 18. LSU quick to the
Freaking
line.
boring. This dude don't ever throw it deep unless I'm playing man coverage.
Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Too easy, bro.
That
Shit.
will take it inside the 4.
Yeah. Okay, I'll play it all day, dude.
First and goal
I ain't
and a
never running,
touchdown
bro.
here really gives them momentum. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Skips away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. That's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force him the ball down here in the red zone.
Wait, he dropped that?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. One final play before the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Haynes. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Once again, I only can do nothing in man coverage.
Finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets inside.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Like I said, zone coverage. What happens in zone coverage?
It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. LSU right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Past the 50. At the 30.
He's good offense.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Throwing right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll set up the throw. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That makes the score Clemson 36, LSU 0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage offense. Talking about offense. Just rely on.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
These red zone trips, red has meant stopped. They've gotten nothing in 3 previous tries. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Big guy smells it.
Too easy. Comeback is on because I actually play defense. I don't just rely on, ooh, my CPU on defense, cuz.
Exactly what he's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goal.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he missed it. Short and to the right. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Okay, that was a good play. That was a good offensive play right there.
To get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. From the gun. under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, that didn't necessarily go as, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Quick work on that.